Hi guys! Today I'm going to showcase how I managed to hit infinite on day 1 of a new season by using a very tried and established deck, Sera Control, with the addition of the new seasonal card Hitmonkey. Hitmonkey is a 2-cost card that gets more powerful the more other cards you have played this turn before playing Hitmonkey. So it just slots right into a Sera Control deck, which is a deck that is sort of like just coasting and tries to appear harmless and doesn't do a whole lot. Then it plays Sera on turn 5, cost reduces your entire hand, and then has this huge miracle turn on turn 6, where you just dump your entire hand. It's excellent for stealing cubes, because you can basically snap without ever getting a retreat, and you can also very often counter snap on turn 6, because you have done so little up till that point that your opponent simply isn't particularly afraid of you. They don't think you have anything, they think you might be misplaying by counter snapping. So even if they've snapped, you can just counter snap on turn 6, then dump your hand to your big miracle turn. And Hitmonkey represents such a great addition to this deck because it's another power spike. Otherwise, the previous engine for generating power on the big miracle turns in Sera Control is the trifecta of Angela, Bishop, and Mysterio. And the reason for that is because Mysterio actually counts as playing 3 cards. It's not just one card and you get 2 copies. It counts as you are playing 3 cards. So it gives +3 power to Bishop, and obviously it's a huge power spike for Hitmonkey as well. So Hitmonkey synergizes excellent with this combo. And other than that, you just have a bunch of different cards that let you be sneaky. You have Enchantress in there who just kills Wong decks, like straight up kills them. Shang-Chi, which is excellent to drop on turn 6. Because he's cost reduced, so you can usually play Shang-Chi together with a bunch of other cards as well. You have the combination of Nova and Killmonger to just buff up your entire board. Usually you play those two together as well on turn 6. Scarlet Witch is excellent for just getting rid of bad locations. Now, this is a deck that wants to dump its entire hand on turn 6, which means if there is some sort of location that denies you from playing cards, be it Death's Domain or something like that, then you can use Scarlet Witch to negate that. Now what's great about that is that you can also be a bit sneaky with her. If you have a location where you can't play any cards, you can just hold off on her and just play her on turn 6. Now you're the only one who can play cards in this location, and you can typically sort of like just steal a lane with 1 or 2 cards. Lizard is just an all-around good card for getting early priority, and if you're a bit, again, sneaky with it, you can actually use Enchantress to remove the negative effect from your own Lizard. Like, there's a bunch of different little wacky plays you can do with this deck. The card that I removed from the standard Sera Control list to make room for Hitmonkey is Armor. Armor is okay. It's typically meant to sort of like negate some of the plays that Destroy decks do. But you don't see a lot of Destroy decks on ladder right now, and Hitmonkey was just a perfect card to slot in instead. Now, you don't need to use every card in this deck list. You can do some variants on it. If you don't have, for example, Nova or Killmonger, you can replace those with some other cards. They're good, but they're not core. Same with Lizard, good but not core. I would say that the core cards that you need to have in this deck is obviously Sera, because without Sera none of this works. She is the card that enables everything that this deck wants to do. Shang-Chi and Enchantress, they do need to be in there because they open up so many lines of play on turn 6. And then, now with Hitmonkey, I'm gonna say that like the big power swings that this deck generates are done with Angela, Bishop, Hitmonkey, and Mysterio. Those 4 cards are core to this deck. You need to have all of them in there. Now, typically, like some versions of Sera Control don't run Bishop, and if they, but now it's like if you are gonna run Hitmonkey, then you are gonna run Mysterio as well. And if you are gonna run Mysterio, then you're also gonna be running Bishop. They work so well together. This little package of cards. And Sentinel. Sentinel is just perfect for flexibility, perfect for making sure you always have something that you can play every turn, just filling up lanes. Sentinel is also a core card in this deck. So, with all that being said, let's take a look at the final 2 matches where I back-to-back managed to steal 8 cubes and hit infinite with probably the greatest of ease since I started playing Marvel Snap. This is a super strong deck. You're going to be able to climb with it like effortlessly until people start to figure out how to deal with Hitmonkey. And it's kind of a hard card to deal with if you just dump it down on turn 6. And you never do anything different. You never play Hitmonkey in any other scenario than on turn 6. So it's just a bunch of extra power to this deck that you basically just get for free. Alright then, let's see how long this is gonna take. Probably not very long, because my god, Hitmonkey is such a strong addition to Sera Control. So I have just been steamrolling the ranks. Would be nice to get that day 1 infinite rank. Would be nice. Let's see if we can make it happen, people. Olympia, good start. Like it. Nightcrawler, could be a bunch of things. Could be Kazoo, could be a move deck, what do I know? Could be anything. I do have Sera in hand, so it's tempting to keep the Angela for like a big turn 6 power explosion. Can't play Sentinel, because if I do, then I won't be able to draw any cards. Gotta dump down Lizard. Don't like Rickety Bridge, it's not good for my deck. It is a move deck. So I'm gonna hope to draw Scarlet Witch so I can just get rid of that. Now I have to play Angela. Unless I just want to play Killmonger right here to take out the Nightcrawler, but that feels okay. It feels okay. I think I can do that. You know what? I might just use it to take out this multiple man before he gets to start moving it around. He might already do that. Yeah, too late. Well, at least I'm getting rid of the multiple man that is in this spot, so he still only has 1. Cat, I'm gonna need you to shut up. This ain't the time, Cat. Oh, and now I draw Nova. Of course I do. Still got Sera in hand. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. I think this is probably the time to play Angela. So I can keep on playing cards. Now I'm hoping to draw Mysterio, because Mysterio together with Hitmonkey is such a power spike. Unfortunately, move decks, it's tricky because typically like they don't go up to like 9 in power. Oh, my opponent snapped. Now I can move stuff over here, which is nice. I can move the Sentinel over here so I can give more power to Angie, which is fine. He can't really play Heimdall because he's just gonna destroy his own board, right? If he plays Heimdall on 6. Everything over here is just gonna go over to Rickety Bridge and then die. What? Oh no, oh my god. That's not, he flubbed the order. That's not how it works. Also, he missed the Hulkbuster buff on multiple man. Oh man, that's so rough for him. But like you see, everything is at like exactly 8, so I can't Shang-Chi anything here. Let's count. How strong can we make things? Can I add 15 power in this lane with Hitmonkey? Maybe I can now that I drew Mysterio. Maybe I can. I'll just dump a bunch of cards in here and smack down an enormous Hitmonkey. You'll see. Let's count. Quick math. Quick math. Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to play Enchantress or Shang-Chi. I can play 6 cards, and Mysterio counts as 3 cards. That's 9 cards. So it's going to be like a 16 power Hitmonkey or something. It's going to be crazy. Alright, so Mysterio goes here. No, first Bishop goes here. Mysterio goes here. Sentinel goes here. Nova goes here. Actually, Sentinel goes here. Add a little bit of power. just to stay safe in case I miscalculated. Nova is gonna die. Gonna boost up my entire board. I'm counter snapping. He's not gonna. Yep. Yep. No, and I mean he can't. He's kind of screwed because with Rickety Bridge he can't play Heimdall, so he was gonna have like a bad final turn anyway. But just look at this gorgeous, gorgeous power spike. Cat, you need to shut up. And boom. 10 power hit monkey. 10 power hit monkey. And kaboom. It's that easy. Oh, he's such a good addition to this deck. You already had the power spike on the final turn with Angela, Bishop, Mysterios, and all of that jazz. And Hitmonkey just smacks down like another like 10 power on the final turn. So there's so many situations where previously you would just like barely win or lose. That are just now a complete blowout instead. Alright, so now we're at 99, rank 99, and 2 cubes. So, if we get a double snap here, and I win, then that's all it's gonna take. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Excellent starting hand. This is what you want. You want Bishop, you want Sentinel, you want Sera. And Killmonger is good in many different situations. Don't like Danger Room. Don't like Death's Domain. We can drop Sentinel in the Danger Room, because even if it gets destroyed, I still get a new Sentinel. So it's kind of a risk-free. But I would like to draw Scarlet Witch now, so that I can get rid of Death's Domain. It can actually be really good, because then I can wait until turn 6. Yeah, look at that. Look at that garbage. Here's Hitmonkey. I can wait until turn 6 to play Scarlet Witch, and then I'm the only one who gets to play cards in Death's Domain. So I basically just steal the lane. Green Goblin, is it going to be destroyed? No, of course not. Of course not. So, is the Sentinel gonna be destroyed? Of course it is. Of course it's gonna be destroyed. Daredevil and Carnage? But the Daredevil effect still goes off, like, even if he plays Carnage. Yeah, see? Of course the Sentinel gets destroyed. It's... Why do I even bother? So, they snapped. I'm still gonna wait to see turn 6 if I get Scarlet Witch. If I draw Scarlet Witch, I can still... Oh! Oh, okay. I guess I don't need Scarlet Witch. So obviously, both my opponent's plays on Danger Room survived. Both of my plays on Danger Room died, because that's how this game works. Now we do have Mysterio and Hitmonkey, so we're gonna have a strong turn. No need for Shang-Chi. No need for Enchantress. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to play Hitmonkey, Sentinel, Mysterio, Nova, Killmonger. The only question is, what do we play where? Bishop is going to grow pretty well by himself. I feel like I should just abandon the Danger Room. Just let my opponent have that. So Hitmonkey will go in the middle. Okay, so we'll put the actual strength Mysterio here. We will put Sentinel here, bolster up a little bit more besides just the Hitmonkey. We'll play Nova here, sure. Killmonger here, Hitmonkey here, and we're gonna snap. Now let's just see what happens. If they've already snapped on turn 6, it's like they usually won't. Ah, that's weak sauce. Ah, look at that. Every single card I've played in Danger Room has been destroyed, Every single card he's played in Danger Room has not been destroyed. There's such ass. Still gonna win this. And it's like, it's such a nice deck because the power spike comes out of nowhere. I went from having like no power at all in a single lane to just steamrolling. And even in negative zone, get up to +5 power here, +6 power, +7 power. So they never see it coming. They never see it coming, and all of a sudden I've just added like 30 power to my 3 lanes. Wonderful. And I think that's it, right? That's it, right? Why, yes, that is it. So, day 1 infinite. With the addition of good old Hitmonkey. Ah, gorgeous. Gorgeous new card back. We're gonna add that to our Sera Control deck. Just to establish dominance. Boom. So people get demoralized when they, on day 1, face someone with an infinite card back. But yeah, that's it. It's a deck that was already like well established and already like very strong. Just got a heck of a lot better with Hitmonkey. And it's kind of hard for your opponent to counterplay it as well, because you drop Hitmonkey on turn 6. Always. Like, you never play Hitmonkey earlier. And you play him together with Mysterio and like a bunch of low cost cards, and you get like a power spike of like +10 on the final turn. Yeah. Sera Control is a powerhouse right now. Cool.